In New Caledonia's forest, the entire next generation of one Kagu pair begins as a single egg on the ground. There is no high branch and no hidden cavity, only leaf, litter, roots, and the vigilance of two parents. Both adults share the long incubation, exchanging responsibility without leaving the egg cold. The changeover must be precise, because one exposed minute can cost heat in the damp forest. Rain is not a passing background. It can soak the nest and drain warmth from the shell. While one bird incubates, the other must find food without wandering beyond the territory. A fresh track introduces the greatest danger in this story. A free-roaming dog moving through the same forest floor. After more than a month, movement begins from inside the shell. The chick is not appearing by magic. It is repositioning, resting, and pushing again. The first fracture is tiny, but it changes waiting into effort. Air enters through the pip, while the chick gathers strength for the next movement. The adult guards the process, but the chick must open the shell itself. Each chick is followed by rest, because hatching is a sequence, not a single sudden transformation. A dark bill and wet crown appear, still physically part of the same cracked egg. The egg becomes an empty shell only after one wet chick slides completely free. Warmth returns through the parent while the chick's down begins to dry. For the first days, camouflage and parental warmth are the chick's only real defenses. Food arrives in tiny portions, while the same rain that feeds the forest threatens to chill it. Fresh scent reaches the nesting ground before the predator itself becomes visible. When a dog appears, one parent opens barred wings and turns itself into the moving target. The brown chick survives by becoming motionless against the leaves. At only a few days old, it leaves the nest and begins life on the forest floor. Every root becomes an obstacle, but each stumble begins to build balance. Its first feeding attempts are guesses, until observation produces one small success. Weeks pass, and mottled brown feathers cover stronger legs. The parents demonstrate how to tap the leaf litter, pause, and probe where hidden prey moves. Failure is followed by a clean earthworm capture. Then heavy rain spreads across the low trail and forces the family uphill. A fallen branch closes the old route, so the young bird learns to climb over wet timber with wings opened for balance. It listens to the adult's dawn duet and watches a crested wing display send a rival away. These are not decorative behaviors. They are tools for holding space and surviving conflict. As the juvenile grows, patience brings a snail. Poor timing loses a beetle, and careful observation reveals a larva beneath bark. A dry spell hardens the soil, forcing a change in technique. Then fresh dog tracks cross the route again. The family freezes before the predator appears and retreats toward a maze of buttress roots. One adult demonstrates the narrow passage and later uses its barred wings as a distraction. The juvenile practices the escape line before the next storm darkens the forest. When the dog returns, the parents split its attention from opposite sides of the corridor. The juvenile enters the narrow routes, while one adult feigns injury in the open. The dog lunges, but the parent sidesteps. A second call turns the predator's head, buying the young bird one more moment. The dog cannot force its body through the tight root opening. Heavy rain washes across the scent line, and a practiced wing movement saves the juvenile from slipping on wet leaves. One parent returns, then the other. Two adults and one living juvenile remain together after the danger has passed. At dawn, the young Kagu captures food without parental help. Seasons change through leaf color, rain, and feather detail until the same individual carries pale adult plumage, red legs, and a long crest. It probes the forest floor with measured timing, retreats at the first distant dog bark, and uses a wing display to hold feeding space without fighting. Beside a mate, it joins the dawn territorial duet. From one egg on wet leaves, the Kagu has reached adulthood as a self-sufficient survivor.